A road trip that has been punishing, grinding, and filled with L's comes to an end tonight, and can they turn that around with a W? Let's find out. Yeah, you can just feel the buzz in this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening faceoff. And here we go. The game's underway. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
Bodies everywhere, complete chaos, multiple calls on the play, and the team is certainly going to be behind the 8 ball as they have to kill a few off.
Chicago's got a 5-on-3 and lots of time on their side.
In a 5-on-3, you have advantages all over the ice in the offensive zone, but you still can move. You can move and isolate players. When you do this, you create movement, more opportunity. That's exactly what you have to do.
Poked away at center by Bedard. Quick pass to AJ. Oh, look at this. Taken by Bedard. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. They score! Right with the man advantage, and they make it click.
That's exactly how the coach would have drawn it up, James. I mean, you move the puck around the outside to disrupt the coverage. You open up the middle of the ice, and then you get a glorious shot chance, and you capitalize. Excellent work.
Bedard's ready to take the draw here on this power play. Vegas is taking possession off the draw on their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Dumps it in. Chicago's got a hold of it against the wall. Slides the puck ahead to Bertuzzi. Takes the pass. Shuts him down. Takes a shot. Oh, there's one more.
Bertuzzi's so effective in the O-zone. I mean, he knows how to put the puck to the net. He got the go-ahead goal earlier, and now he's looking for more.
Comes up with the glove save.
Bedard's playing with such confidence right now, and he's got this point streak going. And when that's happening for you, you're having a ton of fun putting up the points.
Well, here we go. Big-time face-off in the offensive zone for this power play unit.
And they haven't made any mistakes, right, James? They're moving the puck. They're finding ways to attack.
He scores! Oh, wow, what a shot off the rush!
Well, what a catch and release, hey, James? I mean, when you are able to shoot that puck in stride, it is disguised. Goaltender has no idea where it's going.
Our broadcast crew catching a conversation with the rookie and the coach here, Pounder.
Well, I think it's up to the coach to remind the young players on the team to keep it going. Don't get complacent. The game is far from over still.
Chicago's been rewarded early in this one by putting lots of pucks on net. Eichel's one possession. And now he moves it to Stone. Broken up by Korchinski. Chicago's got a hold of it along the wall. Oh, what a move! Steps in with the block. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Blackhawks have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Bedard's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Scores! There it is! 200 for the rookie!
I never scored 200 points over the course of my career, James, let alone in my rookie season. That's incredible.
Wow!
This is why you practice that play, James. You're in the offensive zone, and you got to make the most of it with a key win. Everyone knows their responsibilities. They take it to the net, and it's a great goal.
Well, stick taps all around, and even a smile from the coach as the rookie makes his way back to the bench.
Well, yeah, and this is positive reinforcement, and I love that he's getting this, James, because earlier they had a conversation about a specific instruction and expectations on that shift, and when you go out and you execute, and then you come back to the bench, and you're kind of looking at your coach, and they give you that reinforcement, it's a great feeling.
Puck grab by Hannafin. Feeds it over. Off the glove and makes the save. And he slides it quickly to Hall. Takes a shot. Makes the save. Moves with the puck in the corner. Hammers it. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Thompson's going to hang on for a whistle. The The Blackhawks couldn't ask for a better start tonight. They are just absolutely on fire in the offensive end. Scooped up along the wall by Dorofeev. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Lets it go from the back end. Denies him on the slapper. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Chicago's been the better team to this point, and the stats show it.
Stone's the one to lead the comeback here. He's the captain of this team with an offensive zone faceoff. No better way to create some momentum than get one on the board.
Feeds it over to AJ. Shakes off the coverage. Great save from in tight.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Lots of time left in this period. 3-0 is where we sit. One team really enjoying this night. The other, not so much. Moves it to Theodore. The Golden Knights move the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, he destroys them on the play.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Moves inside. Keeps it out. Got a piece of it with the trapper. Feeds the puck to Bedard. Here's a short pass to Hall. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. And he serves it across to Theodore. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. And he takes the pass. Oh, what a stop! There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. The Blackhawks came hungry to play this one, and they lead as a result here in the first. The Golden Knights win the defensive zone faceoff. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Chicago's got the puck along the boards. Thompson's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period, the Blackhawks have dominated this one to this point. They lead at 3-0. Looks to set up at the point now. Can't connect. Picked up along the wall by Kubalik. Oh, it's payback time now.
It certainly is. I mean, he sends that huge hit earlier, and now he's going to have to answer for it.
And the exclamation mark thrown there.
Yeah, this fight is over with that decisive last punch, James. Well, he looks visibly shaken here after taking a couple of punches, James. That's a tough one, and it's the danger of fighting.
Angles it over to Hall. Slides the puck across to Bedard. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Eichel. The Blackhawks have it from their own end. Here's a chance. Drives to the paint. Oh, what a save with the stick by Thompson.
Not trying to take your job, James, but I had to mention that big hit. Wow, that was a ringer.
Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Vegas on the attack. Sends the pass over. Huge stop by Soderblom. There's another stop.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D boxing out?
Vegas gains a hold of it. Takes a knock, but he's still got the puck. The Blackhawks grab possession of the puck. Bertuzzi's got it in the defensive end. Look out, here they come on the attack. Scores! And Tyler Bertuzzi doing the Watusi as he tucks it in and lights the lamp.
They used their speed on this counter-attack and gave themselves an odd man advantage here, James. And what they did was they capitalized. They had multiple looks. They could pass it, they could shoot it. Goaltender couldn't figure it out, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Moves it quickly over to Bedard. The Blackhawks take it across the line. Dumps it into the ozone. Loses his balance on the play. Scores! Deuces Wildest, that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
Chicago's built themselves a large lead, and there are still more than 2 periods to play here. Puck picked up by Whitecloud. Can't maintain possession after that hit.
He's been dangerous tonight. 2 goals, puck on his stick. Can he get the hattie?
Here's a chance in front. Vegas brings the puck in from center. Fires it and makes the save. Slides it over to Hall. He carries the puck up along the wing.
AJ's looking to complete the hat.
Scores! The Blackhawks strike! The Blackhawks have created a lot of scoring chances tonight, and they lead it here late in the first. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Quick feed to AJ. Here's a chance. He scores! And there's the hat trick, and let those chapeaus fly.
Anytime you get a hat trick, it's a special moment for a player, an athlete here, James. But to do it at home and have all of those caps flying on the ice, it's a pretty special one. I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him, and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Well, that brings it into period number 1. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. A one-sided affair after the first 20. Here we go with period number 2. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this? And they're going to fight here.
Well, everyone up on both benches here, and this is all because of the hit to one of their star players, James, and I like the response. You got to find a way to stick up for your teammates, in particular your best players.
And there's the winning blow.
Did he ever connect on that one, James? And now look at him on the ice. He's laboring to get up.
Both teams lined up in the face-off circle after the ice was finally decluttered moments ago. Well, looks like the kid is having a conversation with the coach, and at a time like this, what's the message, Cheryl?
Well, I think this is a great conversation for the coach to have with the young player. Listen, they're gifted offensively, but it's not offense you need right now. You need good defensive posture when you don't have the puck. So you got to be aware, and you got to keep it simple.
Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Great stop by the goaltender off the glove.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in, makes consecutive saves there, and keeps his team in it.
Cotter's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And they send it down the ice. And he keeps possession.
Chicago's got to be impressed with their entire collective team effort here. I mean, the coaching staff, this is exactly how you draw it up. This is the start you want. This is how you want them to run through the second period. Now they just got to finish it out and close it in the third.
Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Carter's won a big draw on their own end. Moves it over to Stone. Vegas gains the zone and on the attack. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Jones. Passes it over to AJ. Along the half wall with the puck. Here's a chance in front. Picked off in front. And they'll get it out of the defensive end. Feeds the puck up to AJ. Takes it to the front. Denies him in close.
AJ's back on the ice after serving a 5-minute major for fighting, and he had an opportunity to rest and relax in the box, as sometimes fighting can take a lot out of you. He steps on the ice and gets a great scoring chance. His time is better served on the ice.
Slides it quickly to Bedard. Handles the pass. Puts it on net. Hills opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. The Blackhawks have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. Offense his own faceoff, and he wins the draw. Look out! Oh, how did he keep it out? Scores! There it is, the big 4-0-40 on the season.
An amazing accomplishment. That's an excellent milestone, James, when you start scoring at the beginning of the season and it just continues to elevate throughout. Unbelievable season.
Chicago's been the dominant team tonight, and look at the score here, but I think it starts from the back end there, Cheryl.
Well, it really does. This has been a clinic in terms of a 200-foot game. You got to protect your goaltender and take care of your own zone if you want to get going north, and that's exactly what they've done, and they've generated a ton of chances creating their offense out of the rush.
Dishes it off! And that's deflected. Chicago's looking to break out. And now he passes up to AJ. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. And a great save. Another stop by the goaltender.
Hill's had a difficult time tonight, James. He's struggled in the net and the way he's handling the puck, but how about some help in front of him? I mean, his defense, the forwards, everyone, a collective unit that really hasn't been firing on all cylinders.
Quick pass to Jones. Vegas looks to get things going now with the puck. There's a save.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to
He's got a step. What a save by the Tendy there.
Well, he's exuding a ton of confidence, not sitting back in his neck, challenges and make the save.
Slides it up to Eichel. And that's taken away in the offensive end. And he rings the post.
Chicago's players are starting to...
And we got a stoppage in play as the whistle's blown. It looks like that pane of glass got busted from that shot. Whoa!
There used to be that saying, they don't make them like they used to, James. Well, in this case, it's all for the better as the glass, the technology is so much stronger, and a blistering shot, you know that it's going to crack or spider the glass. But nowadays, you can just replace the pane, so we'll have to wait for the maintenance crew to make sure that they take care of it.
Slides it across. Slides the paddle in there and pokes it away. Moves it to Carlson. Sends a pass over. With possession along the wall. Centering feed! And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Chicago's across the blue line. Quick snap! Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. The Blackhawks have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. And off the draw, they win possession. Theodore's lugging the puck. Takes the feed, moving in. Vegas plays it against the boards. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Launches it from the point. Denies him. He got all of it. Gains the zone on the left wing. Driving right to the front. Sends the feed in front. The shot comes up with the stop. Here's a chance. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there.
What an incredible save in a high-danger scoring area. I mean, right in the slot. He's in perfect position to make that glove save.
The Blackhawks have a decided edge in the shot department and also in the score as well here in the second. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Here he is on the backhand. Shuts him down. Strong defensive effort. Hammers one. Denies him with a save. Taken along Puts it out in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the ozone. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on for a much-needed stoppage. Face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, they'll want to continue with the sustained pressure because the goaltender, he is fatigued.
Eichel's won the face-off. Picked up along the boards by Pietrangelo. Gaining momentum up along the side. Shot! Great stop by Soderblom! Vegas takes hold of the puck. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. The Blackhawks lead in a big way here in this second. They have been on fire offensively. Carlson's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. The Blackhawks played along the wing. Big time hit. Oh, he stepped up there.
Well, finally, someone does something, James.
Oh, he put it just wide as it hits the outside of the post. Puck scooped up by Hall. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Dorofeev. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Centers glide into the dot as the face-off ready to resume play. The Blackhawks win it in the defensive zone. Works it across to Eichel. The Golden Knights move to the offensive zone. Fires it on net. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Oh, how did he get a piece of that?
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
Oh, look at this. To his teammate. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Denies him on the play.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Oh, wow, another great stop.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Chicago's been an impressive club to watch tonight, especially offensively, as they lead big here late in the second. Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. Third period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice. 2 down, 1 to go. Third period, they're ready to drop the puck. It has certainly been a one-sided affair tonight, and we are underway in the third. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
Vegas needs to find a way to make better decisions with the puck, James. They just forced play all over the ice, and as a result, they've turned it over way too many times.
The Blackhawks are on cruise control here in this third period, leading big. Bedard's won the draw inside his own end. Chicago's ready to go on the attack. All alone! Makes the save!
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle, and the goaltender is so dialed in, tracking, and makes that save.
Chicago's put a lot of shots on net here, and they lead it as a result early in this third period. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Pietrangelo. Tosses it to Eichel. And he takes the feed. Just wide. The Blackhawks cross the line and gain the zone. Shot! Big time save! Oh my goodness!
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. The Golden Knights start with the puck in their own end. Oh, a direct hit on the play! Ho, ho!
Well, the other team, they should be hearing footsteps, James, because he's been doing it all night long. I mean, it is intentful, but it's clean. He's been throwing down the hits all game long. You're going to take a penalty. You might as well take your opponent with you as they both march to the box.
A little 4-on-4 coming up here.
4-on-4, you want to utilize north, south, east, west, and capitalize on the speed with the extra ice available. You can bet your coaching staff is going to put some pretty quick players out there.
Good defensive stop with the poke check. Bedard stick handling in his own zone. Goes right to the crease. Can't get it to go. Vegas has it near the wall. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. The Blackhawks play it along the boards. Slides it diagonally to Hall. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Vegas has possession of the puck. Here's a short pass to Dumba. Moves along the boards with some purpose. Moves it quickly over to Bedard. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Chicago's offense has been a thing to watch tonight as they lead it big time here early in the third. The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck in their own end. Rocks them with authority. Carlson's got it on the offensive end. And that's broken up. Chicago's got it behind the net. Gaining momentum along the wing. The Golden Knights have the puck now. Here they come up along the wing. Breakaway. Can't get that one to go.
That's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway and then you get nothing in return, a missed opportunity.
Chicago's got the lead early in this third period. They have been a high-volume shooting squad tonight.
The Blackhawks top line is on the ice, and anytime they're on the ice, they create opportunity. It's because of their motion and their gifted offensive talents. They
Picking
love the
up ahead of steam on the breakaway. Denied on the breakaway. Oh, he came up clutch there.
Well, he really did. Anytime that you're one-on-one, you got to beat the shooter, and that's exactly what he does.
Chicago's played arguably their most complete game of the season based on how they have delivered shots on net and lead here big time in the third. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck. Keeps the hold of the puck after that knock. Taken by Barbashev. Here's a shot. Oh, what a paddle save on the play.
I love that he's getting jabbed at, pushed, and he can't be taken off balance, James. That's because he's got that low center of gravity and core strength. He does get a shot off, but the goaltender makes a great read.
Chicago's ready to go on the attack. And now he angles it across to Hall. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. And now it's grabbed by Eichel. Haig's got the puck in his own zone. The Blackhawks have it against the wall. Feeds it on over to Barbashev. The Blackhawks take possession in the defensive end. And now he moves it quickly to AJ. He's got a step. What a save on the play.
It's a timely save, and it's going to generate a ton of momentum for his team here, but he's so composed, he's patient, and just steers the puck aside.
Quick shot, and the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Nice zone entry from the left. Here's a shot, and that sails over the net.
Sometimes there's pressure on players when they get into that prime-time scoring area, and because of it, they rush the shot, and I think that happened right there.
That's some smart heads-up defensive play by McNabb. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Moves it on over to Foligno.
Chicago's been effective in all three zones. They've held play in the offensive zone. They've carried through the neutral zone. And in particular, they've been fantastic in their own zone. They protected the house. They protected their goaltender. And now it's about protecting the shutout.
Shot! And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Takes a shot. Hill's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Carolina's on the schedule next, and tickets still available for this one, so get them before they're gone. The Blackhawks offense has been the story tonight as they continue to lead big time in the third. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Tries to get it to Dorofeev. Chicago's got possession of the puck.
Whoa!
He scores! My goodness, it's a night for the ages on his part.
It really is, James. He's playing with such confidence, and every time he takes it to the net, you know that he's not going to be denied. It's in him. He's attacked.
The Blackhawks continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Scores!
This play does not happen without that beautiful pass, James. It's all about reading where the coverage is and knowing exactly how your teammate can skate onto that puck. And when you skate onto it, you have some speed. You can get that shot off the way you want, and he capitalizes perfectly.
Can't keep a hold of it. Now a quick pass to Waugh. Great read with the stick. And he takes the feed. Puck grab by Bedard. Korchinski's gaining momentum. Shot! Oh, there's a great stop by Hill. The Golden Knights have it now. And it's a quick pass to Carlson. Solid hit on the play. Directed over to Bedard. Here they come on the attack. And he slides it quickly to Jones. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Couldn't catch up to that pass. And that's a smart heads-up play by Theodore. Gains the zone from the right side. Vegas slides the puck against the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Kuhlman. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Blazing in on the breakaway. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save, James. The goaltender gets to the top of his crease, makes himself look huge, and is extremely aggressive to be able to make that stop.
Chicago's put in a total team effort here this evening, and they lead it comfortably in the third. Vegas has won the face-off here in their own end. Takes a whack, but still hangs on. And he slides it quickly to Barbashev. Stops him with a glove. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. The Blackhawks have continued to put lots of pucks on net, and they lead it here in the third. Play resumes here as he wins. He scores! Well, who needs the ice cream cake when you snipe on your own birthday?
Yeah, it would have been seafood for me, but I certainly know that if my grandparents were in the building, it would have been $10 when I was a kid.
The Golden Knights win the draw. And now he moves it quickly to Eichel. Back to the point it goes. Stones him in front.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. Bedard's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Jones takes the puck. Takes a shot. Oh, spectacular save on the play. He got all of that hit. The Golden Knights will play it from the defensive zone. Slides the puck to Eichel. Quick feed to Waugh. And that's poked away by Korchinski. Good use of the body on the play. Slides the puck across. Now a quick pass to AJ. Grabs the puck at center. The Golden Knights are on the attack. Quick pass to Eichel. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass.
Chicago's been reading their opponents so well, knowing exactly what they're going to do. The scouting report has certainly worked its way into this game. They're just shutting down everything, interfering with plays and disrupting them. And of course, it's a blowout because of it, James. They're getting the puck and they're going north.
The Blackhawks have pummeled their opponents tonight. They have been the busier team offensively and have converted numerous times here in this third period. Scrum along the boards. Vegas has possession of it now. Chicago's got possession here in the offensive zone. Takes that one right in the logo. Chicago's been on a roll offensively tonight. Lots of chances, and they lead it late in this third. Bedard's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Big time stop there.
Hill's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
And kept that one out of the net. Denies him again.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Takes the feed. Vegas gets a hold of it. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. One he won't soon forget, and a reminder to the league that when he is on, he's as dangerous as it gets offensively.
He's dangerous, and
hey, I want to bring it back for a second and talk to him about him because, 200 points in his career. He hits the number tonight, and you could just see how excited his teammates. They knew, he knew, the coaching staff knew, and so just a nice little team celebration there, and kind of speaks volumes to just how close this team is. So nicely done. It was nice to be a part of the moment here tonight. All right, much more still ahead here.